Hi, Lee.
He's shit out of content at the moment, so sorry about this.
That's not true. I've got 4 videos ready to go. I'm just why not?
Hiya, Tom.
Hey, Lee. Right, so we haven't discussed this. I've just found recently, like all of our videos together. That's genuinely how we do them. There's a moose in me hoose. What should I do about it? What would you do about it? Is it now? I think this is going to go into something you've touched upon, but we haven't really spoken about how you said the sentence karmatically. Mosquito is the only animal that it's okay to kill. You're also vegetarian. I haven't asked you about that yet, so maybe all of that is going to come into this video. What do I do about the mouse in the house?
Is it bothering you?
No, but I have a story that it might eat my food, and that would bother me.
So there's a story.
Yeah, I love the mouse. It's really cute. I'm actually worried about the mouse. I don't know how it's eating. Right, so it lives under there, and there's obviously a hole up into the cooker. Because it runs here and it disappears and there's no hole, so it must be up there. So it's got 2 homes. I don't know how it's getting liquid and I don't know how it's getting food.
No, and it probably comes in and out during the day anyway.
Oh, I don't think so. What, you mean it could get under that door?
Yeah, how'd it get in?
Okay.
They are. They get in everywhere.
So I don't need to worry about it. It's feeding itself. It looks healthy.
Is it this big?
Bit smaller. It's a mouse, not a rat.
Yeah, so they're everywhere around here. And they live in the walls. It makes me chuckle. But I had them in my house once and they started to eat the stuff and that was enough.
Yeah, and what did you do? How did you get rid of them?
I hurt myself doing it. So I'm not going to say I karmatically screwed myself up in getting rid of them. But at that time...
Oh, you killed them?
Yeah. And I did it by slicing my freaking hand completely open too at the same time. So
that was a real reflection right there.
At the same time, right? Now we had them in Sri Lanka too, and what we did was we put down little cages and we could trap them in the cages and then release them outside.
Yeah.
So they do have those cages here.
Okay, so that would be the answer if I want to do something practically like that.
Yeah, and you just put the cage down with a little bit, some food in it, and in they go and it just drops the door down, and then you can take them outside and just release them. So that's your safe way. The other way is just to let it be.
Yeah, which I feel fine with until I've got half a banana missing.
Well, you haven't yet though, have you?
No.
So until that happens, let it be.
Yeah, it's really cute. I really like it.
Yeah, they run around, don't they? Scurry around. And
yeah, man, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful animal. Now, there was one night where it came out of here, it ran up to my glass door, and my story that I projected onto it was that it's panicking and trying to escape. It jumped into the glass door, which was closed, as if it was panicking and trying to escape, and then it ran back.
It didn't know that it was there, did it? It probably couldn't see it.
Well, it's sort of a white bit at the bottom, and it tried to jump over that and into the glass.
That's what it tried to jump over.
Yeah.
Was the hurdle, so it could see.
Why do you think it was doing that at night when I had the lights on and it's clearly scared of me?
Exploring.
Right.
I would suggest at the moment it's exploring. I doubt it's scared, because generally they run away quickly. So
there's no chance of me catching it?
No.
They're so fast.
Yeah. So it came over, running around, possibly going for a drink.
Well, this is my worry. I'm scared that it's not got water.
Well, you're scared.
I've been considering putting a bowl of water down for it.
Yeah, and then you put food down for it.
Well, I did, and then I thought, actually, that's not a good idea, because it's going to think it's whole family.
Meal. That's what happened with mine when I had one. All of a sudden, it had a load of family. And that's when it started to become a problem, when there was 20 of them. But these ones seem to be pretty independent. The problem's going to be is if they become more available, more of them. But you can get these little boxes where they can then go in and just take them outside.
Okay, great. I think you've answered the first question. So can we go on to Karmatics of Killing and why you're a vegetarian?
Karmatics of Killing. Well, that's really, that's a difficult one on the individual side of it. The story about the mosquitoes, that's a lovely one. But on everything else, why are we killing something? Because we don't understand what their purpose is. I get that, on a larger scale, that's for each on their path to understand. Why am I vegetarian? I'm not really vegetarian. I just chose to stop. Let me do this from a place where I was, 2020. I was looking at energy, and I was looking at my own physical energy. So this is a place that's slightly different. I'm not doing it out of any moral thing. I was looking at energy and energetic value, and I was looking at frequencies within the vessel and another's vessel. And what I felt was, if I am putting something into me that has fear energy, then I've got to A, consider why, and B, consider I've got to harmonize that energy.
So are you suggesting that a cow, if you ate a cow, it has fear energy because of the way it was slaughtered?
I didn't know.
But you would imagine, it would make sense that in its last moments, it's in a lot of fear.
So then, yes, and that was my kicker into, because I was only really eating chicken at the time, white meat. I wasn't really a red meat fan. I hadn't been all my life. So it wasn't like I was missing a lot. Don't get me wrong, I'd still eat the odd steak. I didn't mind it.
Now or in 2020?
2020 and before. So it was mainly chicken. So white meat. And even then it's the same thing, right? They're energetic at the baseline. So I was considering it from that level. And now subsequently we've gone into another consideration on this, which is unconditional love. If the animal can offer its offspring unconditional love, then you're eating it. So do they look after their offspring? Are they able to give their offspring what we would class in the human terms as unconditional love? Do they rear them?
So this is based on each animal?
Yes.
And your observations of each animal?
Yes. So of the animal kind, how many look after their offspring as opposed to leave their offspring wild? No love at all. They just give birth and then they're off. In that respect, right, this is another consideration. So if the animal is offering unconditional love, then it can also offer fear at the same levels like we can. So I was looking at this from a place of continuity of the energetics. If they have the ability to rear their own young, then they have what we would call love, right? Even if we looked at it as primal or savage, or they're just doing it, it's still love. If we looked at it.
I saw a cow loving its calf yesterday, without a doubt.
Yeah, and then, so in there, you've got the offset between the love and the fear. The fear then is that what's remnant in their meat? I don't know. So what I did was I had an experiment in 2020 where I thought, well, let's stop that, see what happens. As it happened, nothing happened. Well, nothing negative happened. So since then, I just choose not to eat anything that has unconditional or acts upon unconditional love.
Right, so when you first said, now we have another consideration about unconditional love, I thought that was going to be, and it's probably my ego wanting it to be, that, oh, maybe it is okay to eat them because you're eating unconditional love, but that's not what you're saying. You're saying, what exactly are you, why is that different to not wanting to consume fear? What's the difference?
They can have fear. We know we can have fear if we have love. So we know that we can have an absence of that. So we know we can go into fear. Now, I mean, there was this concept that is, again, this is conceptual, right? This is only from an intellectual place at the time, a place of consideration. So I started off with energy, fear energy, and the molecular structure of the meat.
Yeah.
Putting that into my vessel and then having to transmute that fear.
Yeah.
That was my consideration.
Yeah.
From a purely what if place. So from there it went into, well, let's just not do that anymore then. Let's remove that and then we don't have to concern ourselves with it. That's one less element inside the physical vessel that I've got to harmonize.
Yeah.
In where I was, right? Where I was at that time. The unconditional love part came in later.
Yeah.
As an aspect of consideration for others. Nothing more. I can tell, I can say.
I don't understand the difference there.
Well, they're both the same, really.
Right.
One's so that people can see that the animal is caring.
Yeah.
For its children.
Yeah.
That's one part of it. The second part of it is, would you consume something that has a fear energy in it?
So that is easy to answer. That's no.
And if the animal's caring for its children, would you consume that? So this is
children or
both.
The energy.
The energy of it. Once would you consume something that's loving?
Yes.
So in there is the option for people to choose what it is they wish.
But your answer is no.
No, my answer is I chose not to. My answer is not no for anybody else. I'm not judging anybody else for what they do.
So why would you not eat something that's loving? And I'm looking purely energetic, so I can understand morals why you wouldn't.
Well, morally, there is that.
Yeah.
But also, love, opposite of love is fear.
Yeah.
So if it's able to love, then it's able to fear.
Oh, so it's just a different thing.
Same
thing. Right. Okay.
Same thing.
Okay, I won't get lost in that.
No, it's not about getting lost.
Next question.
This is about a choice I made to experiment with my own physical vessel.
Yes.
Nothing more on a moral structure about judging anybody else or saying you should or shouldn't.
And you felt benefits from that energetically?
I felt nothing negative.
You felt nothing negative?
I haven't missed anything.
So then it would be a question, if you felt nothing negative, it would be like, well, why do I take part in this karmatic thing if not doing it doesn't negatively affect me?
Yes. So do I need it? Is there anything in there that I am missing if I don't do it? See,
Yeah.
this is a lot of this was the same thing. If I stopped doing that, if I stopped doing what I was doing before, what happens? Because I'd spent so many years doing it, I didn't know what the opposite would be. So what I chose to do was a lot of opposites. Where I was putting value in places, I put value in the opposite place. Where I was doing something, I did the opposite. As a sort of experiment, as a test on myself to see what would happen. I had nothing to lose, right? And I didn't know any better. So let's see, let's play it out and see what happens. Experiments, science.
Yeah.
And in there, what I found was that what I used to be doing and the direct opposite brought me a shitload more peace than the old version did.
Yeah.
Right? So without having experienced them both, I wouldn't know. So that's part of where this came from. It's not saying to anybody, you've got to stop this or stop that, and stop justifying this or stop that. It's giving people the choice that they can actually, you know what, this is what you're looking at and this is how you're looking at it. But if you looked at it this way, what does it look like? And many people don't want to, because they're so entrained in what they think, what they believe.
So is this where, so the next question is, what would you say about people who say you need the nutrients of meat to survive? And I think you might have just answered it. But
they might be right, and I may find out that you do. But in 6 years, I haven't. Now, in 10 years, things may change. So again with this, I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong.
Yeah, it's
but
beautiful.
I'm also saying, are you sure? Because I'm not. And this is the same thing with a lot of this stuff. When people tell me facts, you have to have this to survive. My first question is, are you sure? You state it as if you're an expert. You state it as if you're the authority. Well, are you?
And do you do anything like eating certain things that, for example, give you B12?
What's B12?
Yeah. Well, what they say you need from meat. The nutrient that can't be got from plants, supposedly, that can only be got from meat.
Okay. No. I don't look at... See, I can't... In the way I would look at the energies, I'm looking at this from the basic energies, right? I'm not looking at nutrients or devils in the details elements in this respect. I'm looking at energetic content. So if the energetic content is pure, then what the fuck are you missing?
Okay, talk to me about chocolate croissants.
Well, what's wrong with them?
Well, are they energetically pure?
Does it matter?
Well, you just said it did.
The chocolate croissant is not, in this respect, not alive. It's energetically neutral. It has some stuff in it that the physical body doesn't need. But I don't believe the physical body needs anything. Maybe a little bit of water.
Do you believe one can be a Breatharian?
A breatharian?
Yeah.
That people are.
That is happening, is it?
So people are breatharians. I mean, you can go without food for 40 days quite happily.
Yeah, but my understanding is there's people that claim that they haven't eaten for 2 years and they're alive.
Yeah, and I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. If you just replenish the fluids, the body does go. The body is a fluidic system. The body does go through fluids, so that does go through the body. So you replenish the fluids, and that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone claiming they don't drink water, is there?
No. So that part of it, but adding vitamins and adding nutrients and adding this and adding that, in 6 years of not worrying about it, I haven't found that I am nutrient deficient.
No, you don't look nutrient deficient.
But
Now, what I'm struggling with is you talk about all this being essentially about vibration. So you talked about not, you know, it started with not wanting fear vibration. Yeah, is
that was the
is that okay?
consideration at the time, yeah.
So do you care about the vibration of your food now, i.e., you know, eat plants instead of chocolate croissants?
I eat both. So I eat plants a lot. I eat fruit a lot. I eat cheese. I don't...
Is there any consideration to what's healthy?
No, there's consideration in respect to temperance. So I won't eat 20 chocolate croissants. I'll eat one a week.
Well, I saw 12 on your desk the other day.
I saw 8 and I threw 2 of them away.
And I ate 1.
And you ate 1 of them. And they were...
So you had 5 in 48 hours?
No, they were at least 2 weeks old.
Oh, right.
And Michael may well have had 1 of them. So, no, I had 4 in about 2 weeks. Or maybe 2 a week.
Okay.
I'll eat a few chocolate... In the morning, I'll eat chocolate biscuits with my tea.
Wow.
I'll eat 3 chocolate biscuits with my tea. I like that. It's my little dunk. You could call that a ritual. But I've done that for the last 6 or 7 years. And I could stop. I enjoy it. So the way I look at it is I thank my body every time I put anything in it, because I know it doesn't need it. And it's just me wanting it. And a lot of this I see as a reward for the mind or for the ego or for the self. Go on, have it, enjoy it, but don't have too many. Don't go overboard on it. Don't think that you're fucking God's gift to everything and you can just consume.
Yeah.
If you want a biscuit, have a biscuit. But don't fear it. Don't fear the outcome of it. If you want some meat, have some meat. Don't fear the outcome of it. But if you think you have to have meat, well, then that's an addiction. That's a fear of not having it. Right? In the same respect. If I don't have it, then I'm going to, well, if you think you're going to feel bad, you will. But what if you don't have it and think, let's see, and not put a projection on it? What's going to happen? So if I don't have a biscuit, if I don't have tea, if I don't have no, that's all I fucking eat. A couple of biscuits and some tea.
Biscuits, tea and cigarettes.
And some, I'll have some salads or some fruit or some pad thai or where Mariana sees some pasta and some whatever, just as some sort of sustenance. But realistically, I can go days, weeks with a sandwich. One bit of bread.
I have wondered about this. I have noticed that you don't seem to eat much.
No. So it's not like...
But yet you're not skinny.
No, and I've got to get rid of this bit a little bit as well.
So what's that coming from?
Probably the sugar.
Ah, yeah.
Probably. I'm thinking about slowing that down a little bit, probably. But this started to build up a little bit when Mariana started to cook a little bit more and we were eating a little bit more of the pastas and...
Yeah, carbs
in that respect. So I'm off that now. So I anticipate that this will thin down again because I was about a year ago, I was quite thin, a lot thinner than I am now. But again with this, I don't mind going up and down a little bit, playing a little bit. We might go to the gym and I'll put a little bit of the muscle back on because I've lost a bit of that since 2020 and since stopping alcohol, munches, a lot of the all the stuff that I was doing then, which was normal, coming off the old life, reevaluating everything. So early 2020, a lot of this stopped. So since then, I lost a lot. No, I thinned down. I wasn't carrying the weight.
Oh yeah, you're quite porky in those English videos, in those 2020 videos.
Yeah. So I wasn't carrying that weight.
And you have a friendly face, but you don't have the stoicism.
No.
The shaved head is like this round, silly clown face compared to the authoritative, stoic face we see now.
So I lost weight, both physically and energetically.
Ah, right, yeah, that's the key part.
Right, yeah, and at that point I was seeking. So I was 2021, I was still seeking. I was very new, it was naive. And starting to walk this path then. 2019 was when a lot of this happened. March was when I lost myself, my old self. But 2021 was where it started to become, really 22 was when it's still 3 years afterwards. It took 3 years, as I said before, 3 years to realize I wasn't angry, 3 years to trust myself, to start to really trust myself, 3 years to stand up. Before that, I was imposter syndrome. I was unsure, you know, and I looked at people, I thought, well, you've got to be way ahead. You guys, you've got to be way up there. All of you guys have got to be way up there because I'm new to this.
That's relatable.
Right. And yeah. So as I started to self-realize and see people for what they are, not what I thought they would be, things started to move. And then the last 3 or 4 years have been different. Let's call it that, different. So yeah, at that point I was coming out of the old life. That's why I put them up. It was a nice reminiscence, a nice reflection.
Yeah, they were great videos. I really enjoyed watching them, mate. Really enjoyed it.
If you watch the other channel, the Liam channel.
I watched Lee M Unlimited.
Yeah, okay. Let's put this on.
Yeah. Thanks, Lee. You can find more of
Much
Lee
love.
on his channel here. Hey, thanks for watching it to the end. Please do click some buttons, support the video. If you like this, then you're probably already aware of my other channel, but in case you're not, then there's loads of videos like this with Lee on this channel. Obviously, give Lee's channel a subscribe, and I'll see you here or on my other channel very soon. Thanks for your support.